Okay, I'll take my hand and I'll try to palm that material a little tighter and work it towards this corner. I stopped short on that because I like it to tuck down in behind the stuffing a little bit. Sometimes you have to make an additional cut, but you can always make it bigger. You can't take it back. Okay, that looks like it'll trim out pretty good. Slipped a little bit there. You have to be careful on this front. Somebody has gotten away from the original tack line, so I'm about going to have to drop it there. It looks like if I go 3, I should be able to catch everything. I'll have to be careful and make sure I get those places. You'll notice this material stretches more one direction to the other. I've got it stretchy side to the front. It doesn't really matter in the application though. Go just above that 3. Rather than wrestle with this ruler, I think I'm going to make me a little template for a 3-inch reference. Square that off and be a lot less awkward to handle. I'm going to go up above it a little bit. Roll that back out a little bit. That looks pretty straight. Okay, I can come down, I think, just a little bit, but we're still all right. I measured out the side rails on the chair, and I found that nail spacing of every 1.5 inches is what I need. So I'm going to make a template, make the spacing much easier. I'm going to put a mark at every 1.5 inches. My son was in the heating and air conditioning business, and somehow I landed his notchers for sheet metal. And I take this and I make a little notch to line up the nail shanks. Okay, I'm going to line this up over our seam, and I'm going to use my staple gun to get a start on it. If I get these just right, the tack heads will cover over it. Pull this back tight. Give it a shot. There's been times that I've even messed with doing lining the shanks up into the cardboard, but I don't know. I think this works just as well. With all the tacks started and in place, I'll start working across the front here and drive these down It's a good idea not to drive them down too tightly because you can cut the gimp, or if you have to make an adjustment, sometimes you can damage the trim trying to get the nail back up again. Once you get these all flattened down pretty good, you can stand back and look and see when there needs to be some adjustments. You can take a wooden block and just gently bump those a little bit. Clean up that line. Alright, we'll finish this job out by putting some cambric on the bottom. This keeps any dust or shavings that might work through the seat from falling onto the floor. Good to have it on there to keep spiders and stuff out. This finishes off more nicely.